Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I am going to tell you how to download Blender Octane Edition and set it up properly. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is open your browser and search OTOY. Okay, once you search, you can see this is the first website that gets opened. Just click on it, and here you can find Blender Octane website, and here you need to click on this sign in option. You need to make an account on OTOY. You can either use Google or Unity, it's up to you. So in my case I will use Google account, and make sure to remember your username and password because it will be asked later. Okay, so once you create your account, make sure to remember your username and password. So friends, as you can see that we have successfully created an OTOY account, and this is the page that you get after creating an OTOY account. Now here you need to go to the shop option, not on downloads. So click on this shop, then click on this free trial, and then we need to choose the second one because the first one is for Apple Metal GPU for Apple user, and the second one you can see here it says CUDA, this is for Nvidia user, and it's free for both personal and commercial use. So you can use this Octane Render for commercial use also. Okay, so click on the second one and then click on this try now option. Okay, here you can see there are two downloads, one is the Blender version and other is the Octane Server Prime. So you need to download both. So we will download the Windows version. First click on this and then click on this. So you need to download both. So friends, as you can see that we have downloaded both Blender Octane Edition and Octane Server Prime. So first we need to install Octane Server Prime, and we have already installed it. So let's just click on this finish, and then we need to install this Blender Octane Edition. So just double click on it and make sure to install this Blender Octane Edition on SSD. But if you don't have an SSD, then no problem, it will work fine on hard disk also. It's basically a Blender, just a little complicated one. Okay, and now we will click on install and wait for some time. So friends, we have installed both Blender Octane and Server Prime. So before opening Blender Octane, you need to first open Octane Server Prime. You can see here, and if it's not showing here, then you can simply search Octane Server Prime. So first we need to open this, then we need to open Blender Octane Edition. Otherwise Blender Octane Edition will not work. Once you click on that, you can see here it has been activated. Just right click on it and then click on this activation, Octane Server Prime activation. And here if this error come download Nvidia CUDNN, then click on this download. It will download the required files to give you the GPU acceleration. It will take some time, but once it will download, then your Blender Octane Edition will work fine. It's basically the CUDA file, and I don't know what type of acceleration it does. So friends, once you have downloaded the CUDA file, your Octane server will be ready to go, and here you need to log in into your OTOY account. So once I click on this activate, it will ask me username and password. That's why I said make sure to remember this. And then once you have written it, just click on sign in, and it will take some time. It will say, you can see it is saying activating. Once it verifies your information, the Octane Server Prime will be activated. So as you can see that my Octane Server Prime has been activated. You can see this is Octane is activated using your OTOY account. Now we can close this. Now we have connected to Octane server. Now we are ready to launch Blender Octane Edition. You can see here is the Blender Octane Edition. Just click on this. So friends, as you can see, my Blender Octane Edition has been opened, and everything is similar to Blender. And if I go to this engine settings, you can see there are only 3 engines. Where is Octane? And the reason it does not shows up here is because we need to first go to this edit, then preferences, then click on add-ons and search Octane here. You can see Octane is a plugin here. So just enable this plugin and then click on save preferences. Now we need to click on this file, new, and then Octane startup path tracing. You can see there are 2 more options. The one is direct lighting, one is path tracing. So direct lighting is the EV of Octane and path tracing is the cycles of Octane. So we will use cycles. Why would we use EV again? Okay, so we'll just use path tracing. So just click on it, and now you can see some of the interface has been changed. Okay, so first of all, let's clean up the interface little bit and make this cube a little bit bigger. You can see now that we can see the cube, and if I come here, you can see there are only 3 settings. One is viewport setting and the other is rendered view. There is no material preview. Okay, and right now you can see render engine is Octane, and every setting here has been changed. Okay, so before doing anything here, first of all reduce your samples. We will keep the samples at 100 and preview samples at also 100, otherwise 500 will crash our PC. Okay, now we need to click on this shading tab, because clicking here also works, but if you want you can click on shading tab, and I will show you something amazing. If you click on this shading tab, you can see the material preview looks completely black, and even this default material, the universal or the principal PHDF material has also changed. So this is the basic changes that is changed from Blender, default Blender to Blender Octane. Okay, and right now if I click on this, then we can see what is actually going on. In shading tab we are clicking on this rendered preview. Once you click on this and wait for some time, you can see now everything has been rendering properly. Okay, you can see there is an HDRI, there is no lighting like Blender, there is an HDRI, and then there is this cube. Okay, we can change the property using this material. Okay, the material has also been changed. We can change the color, we can define the specular, we can change the roughness, we can also increase the metallic to make it look more like metal. And you can see right now everything has been changed. Okay, you can see everything has been changed. So in next video I will explain this, but right now if you want to play here, you can start importing objects here. Okay, you can import any other object if you have any other 3D model, and try to play with some texturing here in shading tab. Okay, you can see this is how shading works here. Try to texture some models yourself. So this was the basic setup of the Octane, and in next video I am going to tell you how to import Marvel Rivals model in Octane, how to texture the characters, and then how to render those characters. Even the rendering is very complicated in Octane, but believe me guys, the quality will be amazing. You will be amazed how much your skin looks perfect. Okay, I know the setting up of Blender Octane is a bit complicated, but it's worth it guys, it's worth it. So if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe my channel. Till then, see you in next video. Goodbye guys, your favorite YouTuber Warlord Tutorials.